Hello YouTube, I'm here with my friend Rhobby, and he's going to be doing a deck profile of his Performage Shaddolls. He's gotten first place here at locals quite a few times. I'm not exactly sure how many times. If you know, do you know how many times, Rhobby?
I can't count. Too many.
Alright, so you can start when you're ready, Rhobby.
Alright, for the Shaddoll engine, it's pretty basic. I run two Beasts, three Schemata because I'm running the Clown engine, two Falco, two of this, and two of that. No Hound. Hound's bad. For Performage engine, I'm running three Damage Juggler. I think he's almost the best. This guy's actually the best. Pet Trigger makes you go into all your Seize plays pretty much, and he also makes you trigger Beast. That run one Trick Clown. I was running two. I didn't like two. I hate drawing this card. It's just better at one in my opinion. For the hand traps, I actually ran three Veiler. I was running Max C. I changed it to Veiler. It's so much better. And I'm main decking one Ghost Ogre. I only have one, so I would side more if I could, but I do main deck the one because it does stop some good cards. Like if I'm playing against Necroz, you can hit the Valk when it tries to activate the Tribute. You can hit the Trish, even though Trish still hits you. You can hit to kill it. It's really good. Next, for the supporting engine, I run 3 Map Petition and Glow Ball. If you end up with Map Petition and a Hat Trigger in your hand, that's first turn to Trigger Beast. It happens all the time. It just happened last Thursday. I did Trigger Beast twice first turn, and then I'd be a Necroz player. Obviously, the one BLS, there's no need to explain him. He's too good. This is new. Obviously, Norden just came out. Elder Entity Norden. And I'm taking out one fusion. I don't run the Water Fusion. This would be good with the Water Fusion, because obviously Norden brings back a Shaddoll, and there's your whole thing for the fusion. But with Necroz running Clown, just like Shaddolls are, they can just always get over your enemy Autolus very easily with the Clown, so I don't run the water. I just use that for Xyz plays. Bush Barrel, too good. Book of Moon, too good. And then I run 3 and 3. I've always run 3 and 3. A lot of people cut this for some builds. Even when I ran the Terra Tray version or the Sybil version, whatever you want to call it, I ran 3. Like, it's just so good. You want to draw into any one of these cards. El Shaddoll's still better. I run 2 core. People ask why, sometimes. 2 core is so good. I don't ever want to draw on this card, but when you do, you can't use the combo. The combo to get the other fusion in your hand. If you end up with, let's say this fusion, any fusion, you end up with this fusion though, with a Schemata and a Light. You make Construct. With the Construct, you send the core, and with the Schemata, you send the other fusion and activate, in this case, El Shaddoll. And then you'll be able to get the El Shaddoll to hand. So you can activate 2 fusions per turn. You're pretty much searching the second fusion. However, if you only run one of these and you drew this, or if it's late game and you already use this in the graveyard, you can't use the combo. Like, I run 2 core because of this. That combo is too good, it's only too many games. Lastly, for the basics, I run the Warning, Bottomless, and Vanities. These 2 are strictly for Fleetford. No joke, I only put them in Fleetford to help with some of their decks. I normally side this out. I don't like it that much. It's Necros, Burning Abyss, all that jazz. But this is also one of some duels. I put that in because there's a lot of special summon decks, besides Yosenju. They don't do that. I guess I'll go to extra deck next. I run for the Rank 4s, Castell, Dark Rebellion, Ragnar Zero, and Trapeze Magician. This is actually a Diamond Crab. I took it out because at the moment there's no Fleet 4 players actually playing at our locals, and this helps against Yosenju. It's really good. It's 2100 meter too.
Cameraman is Yosenju.
Yes. Yosenju
Yeah,
really
I'm the
hurts this deck.
Yosenju.
Yeah, combo 1 just really hurts this deck, so this helps. That's it for the Xyzes. Next, I run the one Nodin. I can't see myself running 2. I may later on if I end up liking it, but we'll see. I don't have room either. 2 Winda, 3 Constructs, 2 Shek, all basic. A lot of people run 1 of this though, and I'd like 2. If they get over the first, if Phoenix Chain the first, fail over the first, whatever, I can outshot onto another one. It's really good. Wins me half my games. Trish wins me a quarter of my games, and then Leo because he's Leo. He's really good. Finally, for the side, this is again side for locals. I always change this. I always do, especially for regionals and stuff. But 2 mistake. These always stay in. Thunder King always stays in. Siding an Abyss Dweller. There are sometimes Burning Abyss players who play at locals here. I wish I could actually put this in the main extra deck, but I just don't have the room. So I side it. I have room in the side, so that's where it's at. 2 Denko, Rekka, 2 Maxi. This is what I used to have in the main, but I changed the Baylor. 2 Lancia, good card in general. 1 Defusion. There's a few people picking up the Shaddolls now, so it's reprinted and everything, and there's some people at locals that already have them. So I figured 1 Defusion is okay. Prohibition, Tacoma 1, MSD, and 2 deck lockdowns. This card, people I think have overlooked this card. It is so good. It stops E-Telly. It stops any card. It's a mistake for 2 turns, essentially. But it also stops E-Telly. It stops the Cosmo monsters from special summon from their deck. It stops the Dolce monsters special summon from their deck. Like, it's so good. It honestly reads, no player can add 2 cards from their hand. I'll read it out loud. To read it properly, neither player can add cards from a deck to their hand, except by drawing them. And then monsters cannot be special summoned from the deck, from the main deck. It's so good. It's so good. If you're not siding these, I don't know what you're doing. Alright, that's the deck profile for the Shaddolls.
Alright. Goodbye, YouTube.